For the past, pick an amount of time, I've been working on my own world building project. Well, a number of projects. A large number of started and never finished projects. So let's start at the beginning. I am a big game playing nerd of a certain age. And as any PC gamer of my age might know, a Steam sale used to be a time of great joy that transferred to a love of a good Humble Bundle or other charity bundle, because I love to give. That had left me with an enormous library of unplayed games that in all likelihood I will never get to. So I started working on a little project called I'll Give It an Hour, where I will sit down with a game in my library, play it for an hour, and see if it's worth playing any longer. I've already started posting some of these videos on YouTube. You can see them here on this channel, and I have a backlog already recorded and edited, so hopefully we'll be able to keep that going for a while. As I got started on that project, I also thought I have a big library of unplayed RPGs, tabletop RPGs. And so I thought maybe I'll try some of like the solo journaling games. And I thought if I was going to start down that path, the one that I would start with would be 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, which is like kind of a classic. When I did it, I kind of imagined myself more as like a lich than a vampire, because I wanted to do like a fantasy world. And as it is, it's more our world. But this gave me a world building bug. So I've looked at some of the other world building games in my library, and figured I'd take a look at them. So I went online to try and find some videos or playthroughs, and didn't find anything. Not too much. There's some, but you have to look for it. So I thought, well, why don't I do that too? I could capture myself playing some of these games, so if somebody was in the same boat and wanted to see really how it plays, they'd have something available. But now I'm starting to build this world. What do I do with that? So I'm starting a storytelling podcast, which is going to be called Escape from Unknowable Conservatory. You'll be able to join a fictionalized version of myself who's been isekai'd to a fantasy world, but finds himself trapped in a magical building with only an old grumpy head and the ability to broadcast to keep him sane. It's kind of Welcome to Night Vale meets Dungeons and Dragons. That was the idea. And you could, by the time you see this, find it somewhere where podcasts are available. And if you enjoy any of this stuff, you know what? I'll link to it here. You can find it over here. But if you like any of this stuff, I'm also inviting you to join my Patreon here. This will keep you up to date with all of my upcoming projects. I'll have a free membership, so you can just follow along, or if you want to give, that'd be so appreciated. But that's where I'll have everything kind of laid out. And I hope to keep this going for a while, because I've really enjoyed having something creative to work on. So I've been working on this stuff for a while, and I'm eager to get it out. So hopefully you'll be able to see them either here, probably here, now, or soon, depending on my editing. I want to say thank you for spending time with me. If you have any suggestions for any other tools like these, or games that I should try, leave them in the comments, and hopefully I can get around to them. And I just want to say that just taking the time to watch this means the world to me. Thank you. So with all the love in my heart, take it sleazy.